All right, here we go. I think this is the third one. This is an Is This You reading. All right, in these readings here, take a look at, I asked the universe to give me a profile in my pre-shuffle. Profile of a chunk of the people watching. A percentage of you. Not all of these readings are going to be for you. I would say it's a general reading, but it kind of is. It kind of is and it kind of isn't. I can say in advance, for a vast majority of you, this reading is not for you. So you listen to my pre-shuffle here, and if this describes you in any way, stick around for the reading. All right? If it doesn't, go check the playlist. And we're going to do a profile. I'm basically being a profiler here, essentially. FBI profiler. All right? So, is this you? It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you found it for a reason. Okay? There's lots of readings on my channel, lots of playlists. A lot of it is timeless. Go take a look around if you're new. Here we go. All right. So, is this you? This reading is timeless, by the way, if I didn't say that. You probably, again, it's a percentage of you watching. I asked the universe to give me a profile. This is somebody who heard from someone. I mean, it could be your deep soul twin flame connection. It could be whatever. Just go with me on this. You heard from someone, but it was disappointing. You were disappointed by it. It's something you waited a long time for, the Knight of Pentacles, Page of Swords. It's something you feel in your soul. Okay? It's something you thought should have been bigger. It should have been more. You were disappointed by it. Okay? Underneath that, it's probably a soulmate, or it's somebody from your past. Maybe someone who owed you an apology. Maybe somebody you've just been waiting on for, again, a long fucking time. The Knight of Pentacles is slow-moving energy. All right? Don't wait on that fool to get your electric bill there in time. You'll be sitting in the dark. Something you've been waiting on a while. When it finally showed up, again, it was disappointing. You were hoping for, you know, something bigger. You were hoping for the Hierophant. That's as far as I can go in the profile at the bottom. I can't go any further than, you know, this is the 6th card. But this is what you were hoping for. It's something that's very spiritual. Something that's very big. And what you got was something very small. And it disappointed you. Probably someone from the past, someone you've been thinking about, a soulmate, someone you have a tie with, something you feel on a soul level, and you've been waiting and waiting and waiting. It's the Queen of Pentacles. Waiting and waiting. Knight of Pentacles. Took forever to get here, and when it got here, it sucked. This could be anything. Doesn't have to be your deep soul twin flame connection. It could have been a job offer you were waiting for. It could have been whatever. This is broad spectrum energy. It's a profile. And you're all different people, I assume. It's not just one person clicking my videos 10,000 times, I hope. So, here we go. So if that's you, we're going to pull a reading. We'll see what's going on. You were disappointed by something. Something came in that you've been waiting for. For most of you, it's probably your deep soul twin flame connection, and they disappointed you. You know they have deeper feelings. You know you feel this connection, or you feel whatever it was that came in on a high level, and it disappointed you. You got something small when you expected something big. Well, let's find out. Tell me about that profile, universe. Again, for most of you, if you're coming here, you're watching these soulmate tarot readings, it's probably you heard from your divine masculine, your runner, we'll say, and it was disappointing. You know, they just, you know, they sucked. You know, kind of a thing like that. Let's see. Tell me about that profile. All right, we're going to pull a baseline energy. We're going to pull an advice energy, and then we're going to pull a near future influence. Okay? All right, let's see where we go. And if I think I need to clarify anything, I will. Okay? All right. Tell me about that pre-shuffle, universe. Give me some more on this profile. Give me a baseline energy here. What's my base? Oh, my God. It's the Knight of Wands at the bottom. I said, oh, my God, because this is what was at the bottom when I picked up this deck. It's really strange. Okay. And from another deck, it was the baseline energy and a cure for cancer I just did. From another deck. It's been coming up a lot, the Knight of Wands. There's a lot of people coming towards you. And again, the Knight of Wands would be, it can be disappointing. It can be somebody who's emotionally immature, you know, not quite there for the Hierophant, if you will. Let's pull the baseline energy. Page of Wands. Yeah, you heard from this person. All right, 6 of Pentacles. Okay, that's Wheel of Fortune. Okay, and what's the last card? And the Queen of Cups. You heard from some, yeah, this is love for a lot of you. You heard from somebody that you love very much, and it you know, it was disappointing. They still continued to breadcrumb a little bit. Okay? They showed up as a page. I got the Page of Wands bookending the Queen of Cups. You know they feel this on a higher level than how they showed up. Okay? And again, it's a requirement here that they showed up. All right, that's the profile. These readings are not for everybody. These are just for fun. It's like a little game show. Okay? Is this your life? Sort of a thing. They showed up. In order to transform this connection, the energy is saying, well, whatever it is that showed up for you, somebody needs to open up more. Once they do that, everything changes with the Wheel of Fortune here. It says the Wheel of Fortune here in the center is an indicator that things are changing, though. Let's get some advice. Give me a row of advice here. Okay, this is just the baseline energy. It talks a little bit more about what was in the main profile of the pre-shuffle. Let's get the advice here. This can be advice or what was really going on, or who knows. This is sort of a wild card section. I call it, yeah, what was really going on was self-sabotage. 5 of Swords at the bottom. Yeah, 9 of Wands. They held back. These aren't clarifiers, but the positions matter. Okay, they can be read with the cards above them. They held back. The 9 of Wands. Someone put up a wall. Someone you were hoping would give you a full cup. Queen of Cups is the most love one human being can feel for another. It's the biggest card of love in the deck for me in my readings, and this is me. And they held back. They put up a fucking wall. Hey, good for you. A lot of you probably kicked. It's the Empress, right? The Empress. You. Here's you right here, shining bright. I say good for you because a lot of you probably kicked them to the curb because you're not taking anything but equal give and take. In fact, if you didn't do that, the advice is to kick them to the curb. This is a very out of balance 6 of Pentacles. This is breadcrumbing. This energy right here is what the kids might call it. The Empress is not accepting that. And this is unacceptable to you too. It's unacceptable. Holy shit. The Wheel of Fortune and the World in the same position in the reading. Different card meanings here, obviously, but oh my God. Yeah. Again, it says the same thing I already told you about the Wheel of Fortune. It just says it with a little more muscle. This is unacceptable to the Empress. And right here, the Wheel of Fortune, until this person opens up, there will be no change. There will be no new cycle that can begin. And the 7 of Wands. Your person is defensive to love. Your person is scared of love. Your person is, whoever this is scared of opening up. Even if it's a job, even if like, well, Steve, that profile was about a job that called me. They're scared to make you a big offer. They may not have confidence in you, for example. I don't know. But they're trying to lowball you, basically, if it's a job. But for most of you, this is your twin flame deep soul connection, and they're defensive to love. And the card also says, because it's feedbacking off the Empress energy, you're not taking it. You're not going. It's Twisted Sisters. You're not going to take. We're not going to take it. You're not going to take it anymore. You're not going to deal with anything that's not the full cup of love. All right. This is going to get interesting here. And again, the crossing card here is the 5 of Swords. It's all self-sabotage on this person's part. Now, what's the near future influence? Here's where it gets good. Here's where we might need some clarifiers. So the advice to you, if we're to look at this as an advice row, is if you already did it, great. But if you didn't, accept nothing but equal give and take, or as close to it as possible. It's a message that keeps coming up a lot. And I don't know what profile the universe is going to throw me in these is this you readings. I have no idea. I shuffle the deck at the beginning and I tell the universe, give me a chunk of the people watching here. Tell me about it. Who's watching? That's it. So, you know, these readings are always going to be different. This one here, pretty straightforward. Pretty par for the course for the week that we're entering too, energetically. If this hasn't happened yet, it will, but I think for most of you, because of the way the profile was laid out, it already happened. They already reached out and it was disappointing. What's the near future influence? Near future, 0 to 3 months. I'm trying to limit it to, you know, about a month time frame, but I'm not a time lord. The universe does whatever the fuck it wants. And you're all on different timelines too, so that's hard to predict. But generally, near future in tarot is 0 to 3 months. Now to 3 months. What's the near future influence here? What's going to happen, universe? What's going to happen with this? Because my people are disappointed. My divine feminines are disappointed here. Oh. Okay. There will be communication again. So at the bottom of the deck, the affecting energy is the Page of Pentacles. It tends to be fruitful communication. Page of Pentacles. It's someone who thinks about every word they're going to say, but the communication itself tends to be productive. Okay? But it's the beginnings. Yeah, 9 swords. Stay out of your head. The Lovers on top of the Empress. Holy shit, in the near future influence. Okay, I'm going to have to pull these because this is double energy here. Yeah, 8 of Cups, yeah. And the Queen of Swords. Somebody's going to wake the fuck up. Somebody is going to wake the fuck up. They're going to lose you if they don't open up. This for most of you, is your twin flame deep soul connection or a soulmate of some kind. They're going to lose you if they don't open up. They feel this connection, and they know when they came in and disappointed you that they disappointed you. If you met them in person when they were driving home, it was one of those conversations where you talk to yourself and you go, why the fuck did I do that? Why did I do that? Why didn't I just say, you know, that kind of a thing? You know, they disappointed their own selves. But the Empress isn't taking anything. Isn't taking breadcrumbs. You can't give breadcrumbs to the fucking Empress. That should be a fucking t-shirt right there. You can't give breadcrumbs to the fucking Empress. Go ahead and wear that on your titties all goddamn summer long this summer. Yeah, you can't give breadcrumbs to the fucking Empress. You can't do that. And this person is about to be all up in their head about it. This 9 of Swords, this is pacing the kitchen at 2 in the morning with a bottle of whiskey. I believe it. It's stuff that we tell ourselves that wakes us up at 2 o'clock in the fucking morning. It does. And I see it here. When I read it by the rose, yeah, they showed up. They feel the love, but they showed up as a page, and they held back. They put up a wall, and they fucking knew they did it. That's why we got self-sabotage crossing here with the 5 of Swords. A false victory. Nonsense. And right here, the Lovers, they feel this connection. All right? In the future, the energy is there. The energy is open. The table is set. It's up to this fool, whoever this is, to bring the food to the table so you two can eat. And I can't bring no breadcrumbs to the table. You got to bring food. What, if you come over my house for a big dinner, you sit down, you put your napkin on and everything, you're ready to go. I'm going to drop what? A little breadcrumbs on. There you go. There's some old stale bread we had. I crumbled it up in my hand and put it right there on your plate. No. Of course not. You're going to be like, what the hell? What is this shit? Well, what is this shit is right. That's what the Empress should say, or is saying, or did say. And right here, they know they're going to lose you. They can feel this energy turning. The universe gave me these 2 cards together. These 2 cards together fuel each other. They're both wheels. They both kind of mean the same thing, but they're in different positions in the major arcana. This is a 10. 10s are the end that reset to something new. 10s represent, well, there's at least an opportunity for change here. This is the end of the major arcana. This resets to a Fool on another level. You only get to this when you pass judgment. Okay? You don't pass judgment, you get kicked back to the Fool on the same level you were on to relearn a lesson. And that's what's happened here. Your person got, whoever this is, whatever this is, got kicked back to the Fool on the same level. And now they're worried. Right? The 8 of Cups. There's a lot of, just so much, I see it. It's feedbacking off of this 9 of Swords. This is part of what they're worried about. We opened with them, my discombobulated critter, worried, pacing the kitchen at 2 in the morning with a bottle of whiskey. They're worried they're going to lose you because they know you're their happiness. How do I know that? Walking toward the 9 of Cups, emotional fulfillment. Well, because how they really feel is reflecting in the baseline energy is the Queen of Cups. Right? You can't show up as some rinky-dink page. You can't. And right here, the Queen of Swords. This is where I need to clarify, because this can go either way. This would be the final outcome of the future influence. It's bookending the 9 of Swords. So this tells me they're worried in the future, in the near future. They're worried about this. They're feeling this. They're worried they might lose you. They know this. They know the truth. But I've got 9 swords here. This is how they're reacting to it. This is basically what's happening here. This Queen of Swords is crossing this. It could mean somebody getting real and standing up and doing something. Queen of Swords does take action, cuts things out of their life that don't work anymore, and goes forward, speaks the truth, knows the truth. Yeah, it's all there. A little cold on the outside, though. It's very interesting here. They're defensive to love. I told you that. They're defensive to the feelings that they have for you. It causes this. Causes the Queen of Swords. So now we need to pull on the Queen of Swords. And I got the little Light Seer deck here. I'm giving it a shuffle. And I'm going to ask the universe to give me 3 cards and a bottom card on that Queen of Swords. What's she going to do? Male or female? It's a she. It's a queen. I say she. What's this little snowy owl going to do here? Okay? Let's find out. Let's see. Give me 3 cards. 3 cards and a bottom card, universe. What's this snowy owl going to do? What can my viewers that this profile relates to, who heard from their person, but their person disappointed the fuck out of them by not opening up and breadcrumbing them, so they got kicked, hopefully. Because I say hopefully, because if you didn't kick them when they came in and disappointed you, then that changes the meaning of this 8 of Cups. That means this whole thing's going to implode on itself. Okay? This person on the other side needs to bring the Empress more than breadcrumbs. Alright? Otherwise, it just implodes on itself. This 8 of Cups then becomes you walking away and the whole thing being fucking done. You cut them out. It changes the meaning of the cards. So, with that being said, in the energy, I feel the Empress kicked this person back. You know, you're disappointed. You said, no, you got to come right, kind of a thing. I hope you did. Because if you're with this person now, it's got an ending of bye-bye. Because you can't have this kind of love and just give that. Energy requires reciprocation to flow. And if only one person's in love, right, or expressing the love becomes despair. So that one person gets, sad, really. It turns to sadness. Let's go. Give me 3 cards and a bottom card here. Where's this Queen of Swords going? Let's go. Let's go. Okay, I see. The Magician. So it looks like so far they pull it together. Oh, Jesus. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, and the Ace of Cups. This person is... Yeah, it's a fucking hell. They will eventually open up. I got 10 wands crossing the Knight of Pentacles. This person wastes a lot of time dilly-dallying around. You've already heard from this person. They've already disappointed you. I've given you the advice. Hopefully you kick them to the curb. They're pacing the kitchen at 2 in the morning with a bottle of whiskey. They feel the connection. They know they're going to lose you. They know the truth. They know they need to come in and tell you the truth of how they really feel. Book ending right here. Queen of Cups. It's a great burden for them. I say it again, what I said around the 7 of Wands here in your advice section. This person is afraid of the love. They're defensive to the love. And it creates a great burden on them, holding all this love for you. The Ace of Cups. It's a lot, and it's starting to fucking leak. How do I know that? Because underneath the 10 of Wands, crossing it, is the Ace of Pentacles. They will eventually, this is very slow energy, it's grandma on the freeway at 15 miles an hour, they will eventually wake the fuck up. This 10 of Wands, rather coincidentally, is crossing the second slowest energy, the Knight of Pentacles, who has, and these cards are read center, left, right, who has a racehorse, and yet they're walking. This person's taking a lot of time, but they got the skills to do this. It's all in their head. It's all nonsense they're telling themselves. How do I know that? The 9 of Swords is on the table. It's all in their head. It's all nonsense they're telling themselves. I got to be defensive. I don't know. I don't trust this. I don't want to whatever. Well, if you don't trust it, it's what I tell people sometimes about these readings, right? I say, if you don't trust me, you shouldn't be coming here, because I'm giving you advice and I'm telling you things that might change your life or might alter your timelines. Well, it's the same thing here. I got someone in the energy saying they don't trust this connection. They don't trust this love. They don't trust themselves. They don't know how to. They're defensive toward the love. Well, fine. Then get the fuck out. Because the Empress deserves better than that. And the Empress will get better than that, especially if they keep exuding the Empress energy. This person doesn't need to come back in and make the Empress feel bad or disappoint the Empress with a bunch of breadcrumbs on their plate. No, it should be a full meal. If it's not a full meal, get the fuck out. You know, kind of a thing like that. It looks like they show up eventually with the full meal, but you might be pretty hungry by the time they get there. You know, and again, this is a person who already came in. This isn't for those of you waiting for your person. You haven't heard from them in years and things like that. I mean, I suppose it can be. There's no time in the energy. If the last time you talked to them, they disappointed you, I suppose that could work. But it's not really the energy that's here per se. But either way, the advice is the same. So the advice is good no matter what your situation is. Because either way, if somebody comes in breadcrumbs, if you're in Empress energy and they're a page, it's not going to work. It's going to just bring the Empress down. It's not going to do that. It's going to kick out the lower vibration energy. Kick it out, which is what the Queen of Swords does. Again, it changes everything if you allow this in. If you don't, if you kicked it, then it plays out like this. And they do eventually show up with an offer. What is that offer? Okay? I'm going to pull these two cards out. Underneath the Ace of Pentacles, I just have to show you, is the Burger King. There's a lot of ego here. This person, I don't know why this person thinks that by telling someone, I love you, all of a sudden their ego is shot. I have no idea why this person would think that, why anyone would think that. It is insane. Other than the fact that I suspect, maybe as I've found in many extended readings, some pain happened with this person or something. I'm going to pull on this Ace of Pentacles. All right, we'll just see what goes on top of it. So what are they showing up with eventually? Okay, what are my Empresses waiting to eat here? Male or female? What do we got? Six of Pentacles again. And Temperance. This time it's balanced energy. So they are showing up eventually. This person will come back. This person who disappointed you and breadcrumbed your ass will come back. And this is balanced energy. This is amazing, actually, that these two cards came out together. They're coming back. I pulled on this Ace of Pentacles, which is taken forever, because the burden gets to be too much. There's a lot of love here. It's the most powerful force in the universe. It really is. So this Ace of Pentacles, which takes a while to show up, but in the near future, they're going to come back around to you, most of you. Okay, can't say all, but this is a fairly narrow reading as far as who it's applying to that's watching. So the odds are pretty good. And they're coming in this time with the full meal. Okay? That's fucking nice. That is fucking nice. And it's actually happening sooner than you might think. I'll pull the third card. I was only going to pull two because these two say it for me. But I'll pull the third card. Three of Wands. And that's right on the precipice of the Four of Wands. I'll even go one more since I've been pulling 4-card readings. And I'll pull you the Justice card. That's balanced energy. Balanced energy. The Temperance balances the Six of Pentacles. Balance, balance, balance very soon. Okay? Sooner than you think is the way I can say that. This is something they're thinking about a lot. Coming back around. Because I can tell you from this energy here. Where is it? This energy here. This Nine of Swords. It's bookending the Page of Wands. When they came in and disappointed you, didn't really tell you how they feel, which is big, giant cup of love, because this Queen of Cups holds the Ace of Cups, but she gives the full cup. There's the Ace of Cups right there. When I pulled on this Queen of Swords, they hold the Ace of Cups. They held on to it. They only leaked out a little bit, just a little bit for you, okay? Just a little wee bit. And they showed up as a goddamn page. Okay, a passionate page, but still a page, and it was disappointing to you. They knew. It's like I told you before, the whole way home, or after they hung up the phone, or whatever it was, shut off the internet, whatever, they were like, shit, why did I do? They felt bad. They felt bad. And I see that here with these cards that fell when I pulled on after all this burden happens, and it's taken some time for this person to figure it out. A long time, Knight of Pentacles, for them to figure it out. And it causes them a great burden, all this love they feel for you because they're fucking defensive to it. After all that, the dam breaks with the Ten of Wands. And they finally come in with an ace, a Ace of Pentacles. And it's a pentacle, not because they don't love you, but because they breadcrumbed you before. It's the Six of Pentacles here. The universe is balancing it out. Gave me the Six of Pentacles and Temperance, the Three of Wands, and Justice. Justice, balanced energy, bookending the Six of Pentacles, tells me they're coming with the full meal next time they come around. Alright, so you can expect that. Temperance tells me, in looking at it as a 4-card reading, Temperance tells me the energy here is you're going to have to be a little bit patient, but it's coming sooner than you think with the Three of Wands there. All right? That's your reading. If this was your profile, make goddamn motherfucking sure that the Empress, you are not accepting breadcrumbs. They are coming back with a full meal. Make sure it tastes good. All right? I'm telling you, this is a very powerful connection. It's not something anybody can just walk away from. Certainly not someone who disappointed their own selves by coming in tiny when they feel big. All right? That's your reading. I hope it was helpful to you. If I helped one person today, I've done my job. Thank you. Obviously, I helped the bird. He a Pisces, you know. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right, that's your reading. Good luck, everyone.